Hello, my beautifuls. OMG. Like, OMG, what the heck is going on in the Jay Slater case? So much to go over, and one of the biggest clues I've ever seen in any case, and yet I checked, I don't see anybody talking about it, and if they did, they didn't make a big enough stink about it. So we're going to go over it, and it has to do, I'm coming to you. I'm not here to solve anything. I am coming to you to say what the hell is going on. I have more questions. This isn't working for me. Before I get into what I'm about to show you, and we're going to break it down and we're going to blow it up and look at it close. What? Okay. Welcome to 1111 True Crime. This, you've just got to see it for yourself. We are on a live, so I'm going to just say hello to a few people. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are on replay after the live, feel free to scoot right on through the meet and greet. It's going to be about 15 to 30 seconds. Hi, Jennifer Swain, my love, and welcome back. I hope you are doing well. You've been in our hearts. Hi, Natural Healing Lovely. How are you doing? We're going to be talking about the pictures that are out there. But one particular, and it has nothing to do with the blanket photo. In fact, I was reading a news article by Barney Davis that dated back to July 16th. It was a Tuesday. And the picture they showed, I was like, why have I never asked this before or even noticed it? Like, we're so inundated and overwhelmed with where Jay is that we don't have a time to take each photograph and digitally look at it and be like, okay, is there anything specifically wrong here? Because we're just looking for Jay. But now, may Jay rest in peace, we can take a minute to catch our breath. And without further ado, let's jump on over to this screen. I'm going to move chat for a moment, darling. Jay Slater. So this is the article, independent, right? Doesn't matter what the article is. It's about the photograph. Do you see something here? I'll read it. You look at Jay's face. Not just his eyes, his nose and his mouth. Do you see anything? Let me see if I can make the picture bigger for you. How big did I get it? I didn't. It's always so tricky. Okay, I found a happy spot. We're going to be blowing this up. I think 200% is all it's... Yeah, then it jumps weird. Okay. I'm going to take this over to our board. No. Back again. Oh, y'all, just a minute. I jumped off of it. Let me go ahead and get it again. All right. Okay. I'm on the actual site. All right. Are you seeing it? Is anybody else seeing Jay's face? What in the hell has happened to this kid at this point? Not seeing it. His eyes look swollen. Oh, it's so much more than swollen. All right, we've got to jump over to our PowerPoint. Now we're going to take that same picture. Give me a moment. You got to look at this. All right, let's grab a screenshot of it. Okay, I'm just going to grab his face. Okay. Let's get it over here for you. Okay. Let me make this a tad bit bigger for you. Okay, let's get rid of this. Are you seeing his face? Are you seeing the face? Please, y'all, tell me what I'm seeing. He got black under eyes and wide nostril. And what is this going on all banged up on his face here by his lips? Look at this. Whoop. Sorry, y'all. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm going to enlarge it even more. We're only at 72%. Look at Jay's face. Look at this child's face. I can't. I'm like, what in the world? Look at his mouth. Black eyes. Correct. Undeniably black eyes. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. What is going on? Now, I'm going to take this picture. Hold on just a minute. It's going to go out of focus. Or you might only be seeing a little bit of it. But I need control of this. I'm going to pull back the light in the photo so you can really see this. Because it's over... It's over flashed. Okay. Let me get that off the board. And look at the mouth. Okay, let's go back and I'll explain where the picture is from so that you know I didn't alter it in any way. This is from, let me shrink it up a little bit. Independent. Jay Slater. This is the article. Friend who reported teenager missing breaks silence after discovery of body in Tenerife. Forgive me, please. A body found in the mountains close to where Jay Slater's mobile phone last pinged has not yet been formally identified. This was dated July 16th of 2024, a Tuesday. And that's the photograph they posted. Are you kidding me? What? Let's jump back over to our board here. He's got, it looks like right through here. I'll get us a marker so I can draw. You know, we like to do our drawings. Okay, got us red. All right, what is this? We'll start here. What is this? What is that? This, way down in here. Now I'm going to undo it. You watch where I marked. Are you feeling me? Yes, Kathleen, I'll do that in a little bit. We'll do a side by side. I want to look at this first. I don't want to jump anymore on screens for a minute. I want you to really look at this. Okay, I got the red. There's something going on here by the nose. See? And then this right here, I'm outlining this bruise. It goes way down here. And it takes a sharp turn right here. You see that? Now, If you were like, no, that's just a shadow. Okay, well, there's no shadow over here. And we have bruising right here as well. And I'll remove it so you can see. Are you feeling that? What happened to this kid? Okay, I'm going to shrink it down so you can see the whole photo. And now, let me get off draw. What did you want to compare it to? Let's turn him upright so that he looks normal. And let's crop. Can I crop the bottom part? And we'll crop this top part so that we just have J upright. Now let's explode it up here. I'm going to make him larger than life. So let me go ahead and lighten this picture. Are you seeing it? Let's do the contrast where you can really tell a difference. Let's pull some of the red out. Just turn it a little bit more skin colored. He's even got problems up in here with this eyebrow. Look at this eyebrow compared to this eyebrow. You even have a little bit of red right here. You've got bruising right here. You've got severe bruising right through this eye. It appears to be something wrong with this nostril all the way up into here. Then the mouth kind of goes like that. What am I seeing, y'all? When was this photo from? I am not sure, Francesca. This is from an article. Let me check the date on the article again. July 16th. The article is in the Independent and they featured it as their headline. The whole eyelid is discolored. Y'all, if this kid didn't look like he was smiling, I would ask if this person is alive. This person in this picture, in my humble opinion, appears to have suffered from some damage. I mean, even right here, you've got like a little bit of what appears to be dried blood. Now I'm going to take that all away, but let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we won't count this one, but I'm going to definitely count this 6 times. 6 injuries to the face is what I'm seeing. Is this picture of Jay actually alive, you guys? I want you to think about this. The smile is throwing me off because that would make me think that the person is alive, of course. But, well, let me undo that. Let's crop this for a minute. I want you to look at just the eyes. Are you seeing this, y'all? OMG. Let me make it bigger. I mean, I want you to really, if I was this child's mother, I would be having a holy fit. Thank you, Paula. Paula Warwick, thank you for saying my blogs are great. Okay, I'm making it huge. I got plenty of room to go. I'm only at 87%. I can take it all the way up. This is only at 172%. Look at his eyes. His eyes are darn near dilated. Do you realize that? He may have had a concussion from all this. Okay, I want you to, I don't know if you have any experience in the medical field, but I'm a med tech and I'm questioning, and the shadow could be throwing me off, but look at this. This looks like his pupil. If this is a really dark environment, sure. But it really isn't a dark environment. Look. This is just strange to me. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Let's get over here. See what my beautifuls are saying. What did I do to chat? Oh, hold on. Let me fix chat. Got it. Eyes are severely dilated, in my opinion, says Holly Berry. I'm saying his eyes look dilated. This is one of the most bizarre pictures I've ever come across in any case, and here is why. It's from an actual news article, so I know it wasn't something that some troll put out. It's an actual photograph, and that's it, right? That's awesome. 2, the person no longer is with us. So why? I mean, they're only there for 3 days, and one of them, geez, up in Masca, lost. We only got 2 days. When did he look like this? And what the hell happened? We got Ahab talking over here about a fight all the time. Play fighting with the Bombay, or whatever he called Brandon. Just a play fight. And I don't do accents. Is Lucy's accent to me. Okay. Nobody's showing their face. We can't get... Brandon didn't show his face. Brad looks like he had been hit, but I mean, compared to this, maybe. This is like, what the hell happened to this boy's face? I'm going to tell you right now, in my humble opinion, we're going to get back over here. Whoops, wrong picture. Sorry. Okay. Wrong camera. Somebody done spanked this boy's face, in my opinion. And I'm not kidding with you. It looks like he was beaten. This is so bizarre. All right, let me get this off here. And let's get it back to, shrink it back down. All right, we're back to normal. We'll bring it back up to you. I'm going to lighten it again so that you can actually see what I'm saying. Look at it, y'all. All right, now, what are we doing? Comparing it to what? What are we going to compare that picture to? Somebody wanted me to compare it. Let's see. PICS can be manipulated. Well, that's true. And before that, let me see. Where's that article? Let's go back over. I'm not manipulating nothing. Right here, you can see it. You can see the bruising's already there. You can see the big redness by the face. You can see all this on the face, right? And look, I could even do this. I could bring this over, shrink it up, shrinky dinky, okay? Let me get it back up into frame. Oops. I'm trying to grab it without hitting a button. How is it better this way? I haven't done nothing to it. Right, Rue. I know you don't mean that, sweetheart. I'm just saying I'm proving it in case, because somebody out there will think that. And I haven't done anything to the picture. His pupils really look dilated for sure. Let's get back over to the PowerPoint for a minute. Let's get it really nice and big here. Get rid of this. And let's bring it into frame. Let me see. There we go. Now, I want to crop it down to his eyes. And you can't tell me this eyebrow isn't all messed up, y'all. I'm sorry, I ain't buying it. Okay, we're just going to take his eyes. We're going to make them really big because, oh, not that way. Undo. Grab the corner. There we go. Got Jay's eyes here. Let's get into this for a minute. What we're going to do is we're going to mess around with the contrast. Okay? Which will allow us to see his eyes in a more distinct. Yeah, look at that. His eyes are almost fully dilated. Interesting. Wonder what this looks like in black and white. Let's brighten it up a little bit. What do you see? Black and white. I'm lightening it so you can see. Hey, Sasha Johnson. Good time to see ya. Jay Slater got in with the wrong people, owed him money, and they offed him maybe. Tanya Snow, good to see you. His nose is so swollen. If you compare his older pictures, his nose was actually quite straight. Yep, I think you're right. Okay, let's get this back to, where are we? Back to Jay's face. Okay. I do want to lighten it though. I just want to brighten it up. We're going to shrink it up. And let's insert just a picture of Jay and compare his nose. We'll go into Jay's file. Unfortunately, we have so many files on missing people. Okay, here's a good one. Let's crop it so that we get just face to face. So we're about there on that picture. We're tight to the ear, whatever, right? And now let's make it about the same. You know what? Let's throw transparency on this for a minute and do Jay's own overlay so we can get the size the same. Okay, where are we? We're about the same size. Let's see, if we bring it down, okay, and then we'll put the transparency back. So we're size per size. I guess it's hard for me to say on the nose, but there's definitely something going on here. Let me see something. Let me get my drawer out. Let's draw his nose outline, okay? It kind of goes like this. Okay. And then he's also got this inner bone structure, kind of like that. All right, now let's grab, since they're both now the same size in picture-wise, we should be able to overlay this on there. The problem I'm seeing with doing that actually is very, very weird to me is this. Because it's much thinner here. And the light's coming from the same direction on both photos. So if you know anything about art and light and so forth, light's coming from this direction and on this direction. So the shadow should fall. And you can see here, we haven't got this deep, deep freckly stuff under the eye here. We don't have this dark. We don't have this wide area of the nose. We don't have anything going on over here. Nothing on the lip. Definitely nothing under the eye here or above the eye. This eyebrow right here is all messed up right here. I don't know. Let me come back up to top side. What do you guys think? Let me get back onto chat for a minute. Kathleen Van Bogart. Hello, my beautiful lady. I've missed you. Good to see you. Feisty dried blood on the eyebrow. I see black and blue mark in the inside part of the eye. I do too. We need 100 likes. You guys, we have 475 people here, and none of y'all, only 100 of y'all, are going to get my thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you. I actually love you all. I just say it helps the channel out. Help a girl out. Hey, Nikki. Watching from the UK. Rest in peace, Jay. Zoe says, yep, 2 black eyes, and it looks like a bloody mouth. Tanya Snow says, also remember that what looked like dried blood on the front steps. Oh, you get a gold star. Pew! With his picture blanket. That blanket, which was Lucy's apparently, or she has the same. Are you feeling that? We got a banged up kid. You know what? How can I do this? I want to show both. Look. Okay? Let's make it not that big. Let's work it out. Let's take this out of here. Let's put this right here. Same person, same size head, right? We made a match. All right, let's get this off the board with the nose. What happened to this child? We got blood on the front step. It appears, hypothetically, in our scenario, there are marks. It could be blood on that front stoop. We have no idea what the actual last proof of life picture is, because just somebody holding a cigarette don't mean it's him. Anybody could be having Jay's shoes out there. It doesn't even have to be Jay's shoes. Could be a pair like them. Okay? Now, this picture with Lucy. So this is putting Lucy in the same. You see where I'm going? Are you going with me here? I'm trying to put it in words. And yeah, it's alive. I don't rehearse. This is all cold, always natural, real deal with Mama D. It puts Lucy present with Jay looking like this. Are you feeling me? And we got, allegedly, we have a funeral. Well, we have a funeral. But allegedly, after the funeral was some sort of a pub get-together. And if you had a certain ribbon or something, if I even have the story right, then you were invited back to be with the family as a celebration of life for Jay, and there was some drinking. Okay. I know families that do that. Fine. I have no problem with that. But locals were saying nobody saw Lucy there, that were in the pub. And then others were claiming that they were seeing Lucy and Brandon outside the pub. I don't know what that's about. And not in, like left out. Lucy started the GoFundMe. Lucy got a hold of the emergency people, right? Lucy was with this individual on this vacation in almost every picture we have. Lucy gave the interview about him talking to her last. And she's allegedly held out of all this. That don't feel right to me. And now I'm wondering, is this why? Did Mama, because I'll tell you what, the first thing I would have seen, if this was my boy, I'd have been like, what happened to his face? You don't want my kid looking like that and be hanging out and taking a sweet little picture with him. Because I'll have you by your little chin in my face, and I'll be asking you what's going on, dialing 911 to report you. What happened to my kid? 9? Tell me what happened. 1, right? One more button, little girl. That's all there'd be. So what happened to this boy? Because something happened well before Jay went missing, unless this picture is taken after the fact. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm sure some people are going to wonder. Those eyes, I don't think they'd be looking like that if he was, I don't know. I'm just saying. He does look like he's stoned. He does. Is he suffering a severe concussion from being taken like that? And Lucy could have been there. You can die from severe head trauma. And that is how Jay allegedly died, was severe head trauma. To me, this is the biggest boom picture in the case. Right, Rue? They all need to tell the truth. Karma can be a bitch. Karma's never a bitch, in my opinion. Karma is a reflection, an energy reflected back at the person of what they gave. They want the bells and the beeps and the whistles. Kathleen Van Bogart says, I think in that picture he's just dead, just happened. I know you're not going to be alone on that thought. He'd been punched in the eye, says Geista. Hi, Geista. 100% on the trauma, Rue says. He was suffocated. I don't know. It looks like he... Think about it. I told you. I was looking up Chris Tenerife. We'll call him that. I was looking him up, and I'm all about... He's all into fighting club. Like big boy fighting. On the movie screen, right? Not movie screen, but in the ring. Like some big clubs. The Big Boys Club. It's all about boys in that club. He was into it like had business affairs with them or something. Either he was hosting events for them or advertising for them, or he was part of the business. Fight, 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 fight. Now he's all into football fights, football and fight. And he does real estate. Okay. Then we got AYUB. Fight, fight, fight. I would play fighting with the dude. Play, mate. No, I'm doing Australian. Don't ask. So then we got nobody wanting to show their face on the camera. And then I got the biggest boom of all. We got Rocky. Right? How many rounds do you want to go? Bing, bing, bing. And look at the boy's face. Look at the face. Let's bring it forward. And the boy dies of head trauma, severe head trauma. This is awful what they've done to Jay. In my opinion, they need to own up. I don't know. I'm just saying it's one of the biggest booms I had. I'm floored by it. Like I said, I'm going to brighten it up even more. No matter how bright I get it, you can still see it. Look at that. Let's sharpen it up. What happens if we sharpen it? Does that help y'all see it better? Maybe if I add a little bit of saturation and take away the temperature, turn it, oh, it's ruining it. Let's get out of that. We'll just go back to normal. I don't even know what to think. I just don't know what to think, y'all. Watch the guy wax unfiltered. He has got new evidence proving that Jay didn't send his ping location. It's all going to come out now. This to me, I mean, I've just been praying about Jay and taking time away from the case. And then I get on and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go read this old article. So let's drop this for a minute. And I want to see what else we find out, because I never even got to read this article. I got too into that, and then I was like, well, I'm going live, and I'm going to show everybody what I'm seeing. So, again, the picture is from this news article in Independent. Jay Slater, friend who reported teenager missing, breaks silence after discovery of body in Tenerife. A body found in the mountains close to where Jay Slater's mobile phone last pinged has not yet been formally identified as of July 16th, 2024. Happiest and most smiley person in the room. This looks weird to me. She's completely... I don't know. The coloring seems off, but whatever. He could have suffered an accidental fall. Yeah. How would you tell the difference between being beaten and being dropped off a cliff if you really are just working for the government as a coroner? What's this? No. She said, meaning Lucy, honestly lost for words. Always the happiest and most smiley person in the room. You were one of a kind, Jay, and you'll be missed more than you know. I'm sure you'll have your dancing shoes polished and ready waiting for us all. We love you, buddy. Fly high. Okay. I want to close that down for now. I want to jump over and I want to listen to this clip, okay? So, this clip is where Lucy talks about that call, that last call of Jay's that was ever known, where she said he called her, but it showed on her phone that it was her that called Jay. And if you look at the maps, her snapshot that would be from Jay's phone sent to her, actually, she's the little green dot. Lucy's the green dot, not Jay. So Lucy's phone would have had to have been over in that location, and it said 23 hours. So 23 hours before she receives the Snapchat, she had to have been in that location. So had they already been up to Masca? See? That's a question. Now, in this clip, she says something really, really strange. Jay, he's telling her that he's 1% battery. You know the spiel. It's kind of like that Summer Wells thing where you heard Candace play over it. We planted flowers, right? 1% battery in the Jay Slater case, cut by a cactus, out of water, and can't go back. And I don't know where I am. All right. She takes it to a whole new level. Jay, if you've ever listened to me before in your life, listen to me now. When in the other part of the interview, she's like, he's surrounded by people. There's tourists there. There's people hiking. It's not hot at night. She's meaning it's not that time at night where it's so hot nobody's out. It's not cold, right? Like at night. It's the perfect time of day where it's the busiest time for Masca. People everywhere. Stores all over the place open just down the way. But she gets a call from him and she is literally saying in her own words, Jay, if you've ever listened to anything I tell you in your life, listen to me now. What? Again, I don't do accents. Here, just listen to it and tell me what you think. Okay?
From the AYUB festival a little bit earlier than everybody else because I was tired, so I'd gone home alone back to my apartment, and then I woke up to a phone call at like 8:30 in the morning, around 8:30, from Jay saying,
"No, she's lying. Bing, 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 bing. Where's the goat? Our mascot is a goat. She did not wake up at 8:30 in the morning because somebody called her. Jay called her. Because it was an outgoing call. So you might have woke up and called him, but you didn't get woke up by your phone ringing and it be Jay because it was an outgoing call. And he's at 1%, right?
That he'd gone up to the mountain, that his phone was on 1%, so it was like about to die. He didn't know where he was. He needed a drink. That he'd cut all his leg on like a cactus, and that he had no idea where we were. So I said to him, like, if you're ever going to listen to anything I'm going to say, like, you need to listen now. You need to
back it up. If you are, okay, if you ever going to listen to anything, like, you need, okay, what did I do? I must have skipped something.
I'm like, if you're ever going to listen to anything I'm going to say, like, you need to listen now. You need to go back to wherever you've just come from before your phone dies, and I'll come and pick you up from there. I'd got...
That's been edited. There's a whole bunch missing because the voice trails off and it comes in real nice and slow, and it's already half into a word. So something got taken out right there. I don't know. Why is she saying that? And she's letting him know she's on her way to pick him up. Listen.
I said to him, like, if you're ever going to listen to anything I'm going to say, like, you need to listen now. You need to go back to wherever you've just come from before your phone dies, and I'll come and pick you up from there. I'd gone home from the NRG festival a little bit earlier than everybody else because I was tired. So I'd gone home alone.
Gone home alone, or yeah, when she says before your phone dies, it does kind of feel like she's going to say before you fall and die, right? I agree, Hollyberry. It's weird. It's weird. Okay. So Lucy starts a GoFundMe the same day. She's urgently telling him, Jay, if you ever listened to me before, listen to me now. Go back to where you come from. And yet we have this picture where they're together. Where is it? And Jay's face is all smacked up. Somebody spanked Jay's face in this. And she's with him. His face wouldn't even have been healed the next day. Did this happen the same time frame? I don't know. I think this is weird. Now, it's very difficult to tell because there's shadowing down in here, but some are going to speculate that there could be bruising here and here and maybe here, but I think that is the shadowing. I wish we had more of him, more of his body, maybe without his shirt on or something. I don't know. Let's see what you think. Let's go back up here. Steve Diamond, welcome to 1111 True Crime. You said, does this mean he had previously not listened to her? That's a question. That's what I'm saying. What is this? You got the mom being like, I told him not to do something stupid. And then you got her saying, if you're ever going to listen to me. They make it sound like this is a hyperactive child that's in a glass shop. And that, you know, this... I don't know. Why didn't she go then? That's a good question. Kim Lay says, before your phone dies, she says, not fall and die. Right, she says, before your phone dies. That's what she says. Hey, Clint Walker, you said, bless him, Jay couldn't fight sleep. He for sure was a victim. It's not his hand either. He has that same hand position, different picture. They could have just swiped it off there and plastered it on a photo. Nikki said she did a GoFundMe last year for another guy that went missing. Did anybody see that? What? What? I gotta find out more on that. Clint Walker also says, why are you comparing two completely different times? Look at Jay's hair. It's two completely different times. FF's sake. Them black eyes could have been from 3 years ago. FFS. I don't know. I'm saying this is a picture of Jay and Lucy together. And he's beat the heck out of him. And as far as I know, they're putting it out as the picture of what's happening at that time frame. So if I have misunderstood, I am so severely sorry. But how are we to know? And how do you know? I don't know. I'm not saying I know anything. I told you when I got on here, Mr. Clint Walker, that I'm here to ask questions. So why do you have to act like a FFS? That's the attitude that pisses me off, is when somebody comes on here just slinging shit like that and expects everybody to not, get upset. I don't like that attitude. You can bring a point on. You don't have to act like an ass. You think she's completely cut and pasted into the picture? It looks like it. I got it off that news program. I don't know. I don't claim to know where the media gets their photographs from. So I'm just showing it to you. I was reading the article. Like I said, I seen the picture with Lucy, and I'm like, what the hell is this? You want to see the picture, Irma? Yeah. We can go back over. Let me open up PowerPoint. We can even go half screen, I think. Yeah. There is the blown up picture. And then if you don't want this, I can drop this. And we can grab this. And then you're looking at the actual article. The Independent. UK News. Independent Jay Slater friend who reported teenager missing breaks silent after discovery of a body in Tenerife. And then it shows me this picture. Right, Kathleen. I appreciate it. I know you're not attacking me, Kathleen, hun. I'm talking about somebody going, for fuck's sake. I hate that because that's like the worst. I don't know it. I don't like it. And I wasn't saying Kathleen did that. It's Mercury retrograde, so, miscommunication's going to happen. And that could be true. This could be an older picture that I didn't know about. I'm just showing you what I'm seeing in this news article. Y'all do your own research, form your own opinion. Let me know if, get a hold of somebody over here and be like, hey, where in the hell did you get that picture? I don't know. It looks weird to me. Could it be cut and paste there with her? Could be. I don't know. Clint Walker, calm down. Okay. Clint Walker. Let's go down to here and let's report you, because I'm not going to listen to that. I don't put up with that. I'm not no milkmaid. I'm not milking nothing. Everybody that knows my channel knows that I come on when I think I found something. And what if I did? What if you're a troll sent to discredit me and this is the real picture? How do you know? I don't know. And I never said I did. Gug. Okay. Coming back up to top side. Take a chill, man. You made me lose my chat. Where are you? I got ya. We all do have our opinions. You're right, Natural Healing. Earth Angel, Lucy, and Brad were at the location at 1:20 a.m. in my opinion. Wendy says, hi, I'm a new sub, and I've been following this case from day one. I'm a medium training. This is the first I've seen this picture. A few days before, had a dream that something was wrong with his eyes. Interesting. Ceci says, let's show some love and get them likes up, please. Well, at this point, I mean, you got to like me for me. I'm real. I'm not going to sit here and listen to some wanker on my channel who's too much of a tater tot to realize if he don't like what he's viewing, he has an off button. So go off, away. I wish you well, I wish you away. Wish you well, wish you away. You're in control. Man, dude, don't go off on all of us. FFS. That's your new nickname, even though you can't get back on the channel. Kath Pierce says, in one of her first interviews, she claimed her and Brad left the club. Then she changed it to she left the club alone. Right there. That's interesting. Jason123, maybe when she went to the pinpoint, he was DEAD, and she panicked, and the rest of them chucked him off the cliff. Whoo! I mean, okay, let's just do a hypothetical little what moment. Trigger warning. Spaghetti at the wall theory. So let's just say we've heard enough about the fight. Enough about the fighting. It takes me to the little Fight Club book, right? Where a bunch of rich kids all get together, try to feel pain so they know they're alive, and they get together and they pop it out. And it's play fighting. And what's said in Fight Club never leaves Fight Club. It stays in Fight Club. But if you were already not lucid, right, not compos mentis, and you got into Fight Club to earn some cash, maybe you didn't make it. Maybe you got a concussion and maybe they chuck you off the cliff and be like, he fell. I don't know. Hypothetical. I know a lot of people are starting to wonder. You see Rocky? Ab and Rocky, right? Why is that guy called Rocky? We were making fun of it like Rocky and Bullwinkle. But we got Fight Club kind of stuff swirling all over the place. And now we got a guy named Rocky. It's making me think of Adrian, right? In Rocky. Just saying. Amen. Pass the butter, says Sassy. You guys are amazing. Doyle Boy. Sorry, 87. Why did Lucy say that she didn't know Ab and Rocky? Why not say she was there early hours at the B&B? Ab and Rocky destroyed Lucy's alibi. Yeah. Because he was all like, Lucy called me. How'd you get the number, Lucy? Tanya Snow says, even if that pic isn't definitely from that exact time, the issue, it would seem as if every time Jay was around these people, he was bullied and victimized and just a scapegoat material. Poor lad. Well, she hadn't known him too terribly long. It wasn't a lifetime. Hi, Spirit FM DJ Cyclone, and welcome to 1111 True Crime. Colin Waterman says the pick at the door with cigarette was a Bradley, not Jay, in my opinion. Jay used his left hand more than holding things. Bradley, however, used his right hand when holding things. Good point. The world has gone mad, says Steve the Cockney. Carol Currington. He also has something on the side of his neck on the right hand side. Well, and it's hard to tell. Whoops, I did it again. Hold on, and now I can't get back. It takes me there. Hold on. Hopefully I saved the address. I got it. We got this. 10 ways We got this. All right, side of the neck. You're saying on the right side? You mean here? I think that's the shadow of his jacket, because light would be coming from this direction, would cast a shadow here. His Adam's apple would cast this shadow. I can't be sure. I can be sure that there's something definitely going on here. I've seen enough of my 3 boys to know when you got a bruised eye, because mine would get into a little bit of a scuffle and I'd have to pull them apart. And there was a couple times I seen some bruising around an eye. You got it well under the eye here, way up in here. It's just, Angela Coward says, Coland, I can't read. I told you Mercury retrograde. Sorry. Angela, lovely. I humbly apologize. Okay. Are you kidding me? Okay, I don't see it around the neck. I can see the shadowing here. I can see the coat, you know, the light's coming this way. I can see that. But you think the light's gone out of his eyes? It's hard to say. It doesn't look alert. They're posting videos from prison, apparently, AYUB and Rocky. Wonder what that means. I don't know. Let's make chat really big. There. Cullen says, funny how now AYUB and Rocky gone. Very quiet. We're vocal until now. Right now they're just doing the stupid prison videos where the guy's not there, but the dude's fighting, right? The guy's in a fight stance, but there's nobody in the jail cell. But AYUB's like, or whoever's with the dude, it wasn't AYUB. Maybe it was. Maybe it's from jail. I don't know. But the dude with the guy in the jail, it's like, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Dude, there's nobody there. And the guy's like, it's all about fighting. It's just blowing my mind. Tanya Snow says, I've really enjoyed your content. It's exactly how I was thinking, and you enlightened me with different theories too. Refreshing. 100%. I love ya. I do. They're posting video. Yep. North Country Girl, welcome, lovely. You said you wonder if foul play took place earlier in the night at Playa de la Americas and Blanket used to cover and move him. Yes, I wonder indeed. Definitely. Paul W. says Jay would have been holding cigarette in right hand because he was holding his mobile in his left so he could take the photo. You got to remember something. If you are, here's my phone. You're going to, how are you taking that picture? I mean, have you tried to take that picture? Okay, so I need a pen so it can be my cigarette. Okay, I can't do it like this. My hand shakes it. Okay, so here's my cigarette. So I've got to take it straight down like this. Why would you have your phone so high? This is stupid. I mean, look, to get that, why would my phone be up here? Okay, let's hold the cigarette lower. I would have to be up here. Okay, I could be like this. You would have to have your phone right under your face. Right under your chin. Like right close up. And why are you taking a picture of that? I don't get that. The eyes show all. I'm in the size of the pupil, says Angela Tom. God bless Jade. Thank you, Steve the Cockney. Thank you. Clara Davis says, personally, the AYUB prison videos, I think he is trying to make a point about spice that's running life in the UK prisons. That could be. He's certainly not one that is thinking outside the box on what other people are viewing it as by posting that he was going to have a barbecue with Rocky on the same day that Jay was having a funeral. That didn't like that. The Truth Hurts says, who tags a place there at that big across the middles of the picture? Okay, why would you tag it and not show a building, a mountain view, or a selfie of you with the mountains behind you? Why would you tag and mark the location on a random picture of your foot and your cigarette and a whole bunch of other feet, which some people don't believe, but a lot of people see feet in that picture. I'm one. Susan Douglas says, I just can't help feel there's foul play here. Why would you leave your friend on their own to go with these people he doesn't know to a mountain location? Just doesn't make sense. I agree. Natural Healing says, it seems like those are all wounds on his face and eyes a few days old, in my opinion. Right. I want to thank you, Jennifer Swain, so incredibly much. I just got alert that you had sent a $50 snooper chat. Thank you, lovely. I greatly appreciate you. I'm sorry I missed it. I didn't see it at the time. I was busy so deep in the case and zoned out. Aw, Steve Cockney says, I love this channel. I appreciate that. I truly do. Tana says, I thought she hadn't known Jay for long, but at the footage from the funeral, it was said that she knew him from younger, and that's how Debbie Duncan is quite cliquey with Lucy, too. Well, if that was true, why wasn't Lucy, unless she was allowed at the after funeral celebration of life? And that's just what the locals are saying, but why would the locals lie? At this point, I'm not sure. Nikki says his pupils would be huge on most drugs. Well, most, it depends on if it's an upper or a downer. As a med tech, I can tell you there are a lot that will make the pupil almost disappear, even when it's really dark. So she's destroyed with her own ping location. Thank you, Earth Angel. Dalina Shaw, welcome, lovely. You said Lucy posted this pic. She has manipulated this picture, maybe. You're on point. Some dicks ignore them. An amazing love lady from UK. Thank you, dear. Thank you. Windy Book Boo says his eyes are empty. Bless him, that picture is definitely not right. Right. All right, my lovelies, I want to say thank you so incredibly much for joining me. I just had to come on. Don't get mad at me and yell at me if we find out down the road that the Independent used a photo from God knows when. I don't take any responsibility for that. I just do my thing, and that brought my attention because Jay is beat to hell, in my humble opinion, in that photo. And was it taken right before the incident, or is it an older photo? Let me know what you think. I'm not here to be like, for sure, anything. I'm asking you guys a lot of questions. I wanted to blow it up with you and look it over, really analyze it, but you tell me what you think. I don't got all the answers. I love you. Rest in peace, Jay Slater. I'm trying to let the case go, but when I see stuff like that, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then why would Lucy all of a sudden be like, Jay, if you're ever going to listen to me in your life, listen to me now. For God's sakes, it's not like he was like already down in the bottom of the ravine and been missing for days. Why did she know instantly he was already in danger? How did she know immediately to call 911 or whatever number she called? And then also, how did she know to start a GoFundMe? And why 30,000? Why was she not allowed at the celebration of life after the funeral, allegedly? All the questions that I have all the time. I need answers. You guys get them for me. I love you to the moon and back. Until I see you again. Thank you. All right, you guys, I'm trying something new. Check out my playlist on Jay Slater. Bye for now. Thank you, lovelies. And thank you, Jennifer Swain.